How's it going, everyone? Ross here, and we are back for the first time in a while with Nick. Um, we are going through a quick review of Michigan slash Gateway and Daytona, and then we're going to get straight into all the news from Darlington. So the truck race at Gateway was the first playoff opener, and just like the Darlington Cup race, a lot of playoff drivers had issues in the truck race at Gateway. It was won by Sheldon Creed, Matt Crafton in second, Ben Rhodes third, Stuart Fries in fourth, Johnny Sauter fifth, Chase Purdy in sixth, Haley Deegan seventh with her best finish, and the best finish by a woman at a track other than Daytona and Talladega. Carson Hocevar 8th, Austin Wayne 9th, Jack Wood 10th. Other notables, Taylor Gray 12th, Ryan Truex 13th, Josh Berry 15th, Tanner Gray 19th, and Derek Krause 20th. Problems for John Hunter Nemechek, Austin Hill, Brennan Finger, Derek Griffith, Chandler Smith, Todd Gilliland, Christian Eckes, Tyler Rankrum, Ty Majeski, and Zane Smith. And going into the truck race at Darlington, Gilliland was leading 10 points in, Zane Smith out by 10, and Chandler Smith out by 18. The Xfinity race at Michigan was won by A.J. Allmendinger, Brandon Jones in second, Noah Gragson third, Josh Berry fourth, filling in for Michael Annett, Harrison Burton fifth, Justin Allgaier sixth, Riley Herbst seventh, that's a big surprise, Brett Moffitt eighth, Jay Buford ninth, and Bubba Wallace 10th.
I'm sorry about the music. That's next door, but I can't do anything about it. Sorry.
Other notables, Ty Gibbs 13th, who will run 3 more races this year at Richmond, the Roval, and at Kansas. John Hunter Nemechek will run at Bristol, Texas, and Phoenix in the 54 car. Tyler Reddick 16th, Justin Healy. Oh, I messed up on that. But yeah, they finished right next to each other. Problems for Jed Burton, Sam Mayer, Maya Snyder, Austin Cindric, and Daniel Hemrick. They all got a wreck on the first lap of stage 2. The Cup race at Michigan, that was a really good one. Did you see the race at Michigan?
No.
Oh,
I don't think so.
It was a pretty good one. Won by Ryan Blaney out of nowhere. William Byron, who led a lot of laps in that race, second. Kyle Larson third. Kurt Busch fourth. Denny Hamlin fifth. Matt Benedetto in sixth. Kyle Busch 7th, Chase Elliott 8th, Brad Keselowski 9th, Mark Jr. 10th, Chase Briscoe 11th. Other was my pick to win, Kevin Harvick in 14th, Tyler Reddick 25th. Problems for Joey Logano, Ross Chastain, something happened to Chastain, I don't know what, but I know he was DNF. And Austin Dillon, who had a great run, but he wrecked coming to the end of stage 2. Finished 6th on the stage, but moments later, he came up on Brad Keselowski, turned himself, went airborne, and that pretty much
Yeah, I didn't see that though.
yeah, that ruined Austin Dillon's playoff chances from then on out. But then we go to last week, the Xfinity race at Daytona. The first 19 laps were run on Friday night. The rest of the race was run on Saturday afternoon. I watched it, and boy, it was a close finish. Justin Haley edging out his teammate A.J. Allmendinger for the win. Justin Allgaier third, Jed Burton fourth. The calling cars were through wide for the win. Daniel Hemrick fifth, Christopher Bell in sixth, Noah Gragson 7th, Maya Snyder 8th, Harrison Burton 9th, Riley Herbst 10th. Another notable, Chase Briscoe in 19th. Michael Annett, Austin Cindric were out in a crash at the end of stage 1, and Brandon Jones was out on Friday. The Cup race, there were so many DNFs. I have another page of drivers who DNF. Ryan Blaney won his 3rd win of the year. He got hot at the right time.
He got lucky.
Yeah, Chris Buescher 2nd, but we all know he got disqualified. So Bubba Wallace got 2nd, Ryan Newman 3rd, Ryan Preece 4th, Tyler Reddick 5th, Justin Haley 6th, Alex Bowman, my pick to win, in 7th, Chase Elliott 8th, BJ McLeod 9th, and Josh Bilicki 10th. But the other 3 Rick cars all wrecked each other, so. And Eric Jones in 11th, who did pretty good. DNFs, holy shit, we have a lot of DNFs. Kurt Busch, Denny Hamlin, Eric Almirola, Kevin Harvick, Corey LaJoie, Austin Dillon, Ross Chastain, Daniel Suarez, Kyle Larson, Chase Briscoe, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. were all involved in the wreck on the last lap. Joey Logano blew a tire.
This one right here. He was one of them.
Cole Custer, Matt Benedetto, Martin Truex Jr., Christopher Bell, Brad Keselowski, Kyle Busch, Kaz Grall. Did you see when Kaz Grall literally banged into Kyle Busch on pit road?
Yeah.
He has a foot injury now because of that.
Bruh.
But he is cleared to race. He will race at Talladega in October. Landon Castle was also in the race for Gaunt Brothers. So that pretty much shows that Ty Dillon's probably not going to run any more races. William Byron and then Michael McDowell, who is out for mechanical issues. Then we go to this weekend, Darlington. First, what do you want to talk about the dirt racing?
So, last Friday, Williams Grove, we have our top 10 from the PA posse, including the 19M Brent Marks, 48 Danny Dietrich, 69K Lance DeWeese, 39M Anthony Macri, 29B of Brian Brown, 17B of Steve Buckwalter, it's an odd name, 11T of TJ Stutz, 39 of Chase Diaz, 21 of Matt Campbell, and rounding out the top 10, the 5W of Lucas Wolf. Great race. I did end up watching the highlights, and from 2 days ago at Port Royal, Lance DeWeese came in with the win. Second, 55 Mike Wagner. Third, 19M Brent Marks. 21 Brian Brown. 11 TJ Stutz. 6 Ryan Smith. 1 Logan Wagner. 8 the 39M of Anthony Macri. 9 the 9th position, 19 of Kurt Strout. And rounding out the top 10, the 5 of Dylan Chisney. And that's all I have.
How much banked is that track? How much banking is it?
Not very.
Oh,
Less the more speed.
yeah. Well, the Xfinity. Since Michigan, there's been 4 ARCA races.
Damn.
There were 2 ARCA races 2 weeks ago. One at Michigan and one at Springfield. Ty Gibbs won at Michigan, and I forgot Corey Heim won at Springfield. Last Sunday, they ARCA raced at the Milwaukee Mile, the oldest track in history, opened in 1899.
God. Holy shit.
Second oldest is Nashville Fairgrounds, which opened in 1904, and then the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. But yeah, Ty Gibbs literally led every single lap. I checked Racing Reference. He led every single lap and won at Milwaukee. And then this weekend,
I don't want to talk about
they
it.
raced at Duquan Dirt Track. How was I supposed to know that? I didn't even know there was an ARCA race until I saw Ty Gibbs say P3 on to the next race. I guess Gibbs finished third, and 2 dirt guys finished 1-2.
I'll have to watch those highlights.
So, yeah, it's on NBC. Motorsports on NBC. The Xfinity race at Darlington was on Saturday.
I didn't watch that one.
Well, Noah Gregson gets the win. He did a hell of a celebration, climbing the fence like he always does.
Like Tony Stewart.
Harrison Burton, second. Austin Cindric, third. Justin Haley, fourth. Jeb Burton, fifth. Justin Allgaier, sixth. Tyler Reddick, seventh. Jeremy Clements, eighth. Mike Snyder, ninth. And Alex LeBay in 10th. Other notables, Denny Hamlin in 12th. We'll get to that situation later. AJ Allmendinger, 20th. And Daniel Hemrick, 24th. He can't catch a break.
No.
Problems for Austin Dillon. He had some sort of problem. Brandon Jones wrecked out. Riley Herbst got wrecked out. Sam Mayer blew up. But yeah, it was a good race overall. Went into overtime. But Denny Hamlin, Carson Ware, he was a legend. He spun out by himself, which everyone hated. And then on the last lap of stage 1, he ran Denny Hamlin down the racetrack, and Hamlin spun, which made Hamlin spun out.
Huh.
So, yeah.
Jesus.
I thought Hamlin finished like 6th, but he got 12th. The truck race at Darlington,
I did watch that.
I'm lucky I saw that instead of going to the mall.
Yeah, I watched
And this is my last free week. I start school next next Monday. But Sheldon Creed, 2 for 2 in the playoffs. 2 for 2 in the playoffs. So Sheldon Creed, he may be the new championship favorite, but John Nemechek still got second. Stuart Friesen on fresh tires.
He was running them down.
Yeah, he definitely was. And third, Todd Gilliland, who ran pretty well in May. Fourth, Parker Kligerman in fifth.
Yeah.
Pretty good for him. Grennan Finger, sixth. Chandler Smith, seventh. Johnny Sauter, eighth. Zane Smith, ninth. Matt Kreppen, 10th. Other notables, Carson Hocevar, 11th. Austin Hill, 12th. Josh Berry, 17th. I'm pretty sure he's not going to run any more Xfinity races or any Cup races. So Berry
This season?
Yeah, so Barry's most likely going to run the rest of the Truck Series season in that 25 truck. Tanner Gray, 24th. Wallace Allen, 27th. Haley Deegan, 29th.
Huh. We didn't hear that.
And DNF's Jack Wood, he got spun by Ben Rhodes.
It was a good one in like 2, I thought.
Yeah. I'm pissed because the Truck Series was supposed to race the Canadian Tire yesterday, but back in like May they announced. But I looked on NBC on YouTube, and the Pinty Series ran a Canadian Tire yesterday. Like,
What?
yeah, the Pinty Series ran a Canadian Tire. Well, and then who's in the 51 again? Oh, Dylan Lupton.
Yep.
And Ryan Truex out of the picture. And then the Cup race. So, earlier on Thursday, whoever this person is, I don't know if it was Hamlin's girlfriend.
It was, yes.
Okay. But it is the mother of Hamlin's children saying these 2 tweets, and right after, and 2 hours later, she deleted her whole Twitter account. So,
I looked like, did she for real just delete it, or did like
no,
she
I looked
deleted
that up
because
too.
she got hacked?
Saying, I have been quiet for far too long, and I have endured things no one person should ever have to endure. And today was no exception. Denny Hamlin, I hope everyone will finally see you for the person you truly are. Myself and our children deserve better than what you have given. I cannot believe I ever thought that someone like you could change, because you cannot. You have a long road ahead of you, and one I graciously know we will be a part of. Have a great life. Well, Denny Hamlin said, haha, fuck you, bitch. And
Hamlin fucking won the thing.
yes, that was pretty. Hamlin won at the right time. He gets the win. Kyle Larson wall ride, video gaming it, trying to get the bumper. It worked. It almost worked. If Hamlin left it outside open a little bit longer, Larson would have got side by side, would have won. Ross Chastain with a big finish in third. That's going to help them get him some momentum going in the Trackhouse next year. Mark Truex Jr., who had a problem and a speeding penalty. If he didn't get the speeding penalty, he may have won this race, but he ends up 4th. Kevin Harvick, one of my picks, in 5th. Kurt Busch 6th. Brad Keselowski 7th. Joey Logano 8th. Chris Buescher 9th. Austin Dillon 10th.
Once again, sorry, my sister was. Yeah.
Corey LaJoie 15th. He was running top 10 in this race. That was a great.
Yeah, he was doing pretty good at the start.
Yeah. Eric Almirola 16th. Tyler Reddick 18th. Christopher Bell in 20th. And Ryan Blaney 22nd. Problems. Alex Bowman, my pick to win. And
Alex Bowman and William Byron. Son of a bitch.
Byron,
Drop this coaster one more time.
when Byron was coming back in the top 10, he had the fastest pit stop of the night, 11.5 seconds. And then moments later, he cut a tire and went oofed into the wall. Eric Jones, on my fantasy, I had to sacrifice a non-playoff driver, so I had to put Eric Jones.
Man's stayed out.
Eric Jones
Like what?
I looked it up. Eric Jones was the most consistent non-playoff driver at Darlington, so I put him there. Didn't really do good. But Michael McDowell, he was running top 10.
It's got loose.
Yeah. And then Kyle Busch, oh man.
I was fucking pissed.
Kyle Busch, I mean, it was his fault. He did come down to Austin Dillon. And then he ran over the cones. He almost ran over 6 people.
The interview was
and just
great.
said, I kept saying, and on television, we're running like shit. But I would be surprised if he gets fined, actually, because Noah Gregson curses sometimes on television.
Well, yeah, but when
And
Noah Gregson got fined, he said the F word.
Oh, yeah, but Kyle Busch, I think it's going to be a lower fine because Kyle Busch is in the playoffs now, and it's Kyle Busch. He's a future Hall of Famer. Going in to Richmond, Kyle Larson in by 80, so yeah. Oh, and by the way, John Hunter Nemechek is locked into the next round on points. Truex in by 36, Kurt Busch in by 26, Ryan Blaney in by 22, Joey Logano in by 21, Kevin Harvick in by 20, Brad Keselowski in by 12, Christopher Bell in by 5, Chase Elliott, who also DNF'd, out in
DNF'd?
Yeah. Bubba Wallace and Christopher Bell crowded him up the racetrack. Moments later, Elliott caught a tire, slammed into the wall.
I don't remember that.
Eric Almirola in by 3, a tie for the last spot between Tyler Reddick and Alex Bowman. Kyle Busch out by 2. People are already saying it is time for Kyle Busch to work, but we have Richmond and Bristol coming up. Kyle Busch is amazing at those tracks. I have him to win Richmond and Bristol. I have him sweeping both of those races.
I have him advancing. I don't know if he's going to win, but I have him advancing.
William Byron out by 9 and Michael McDowell out by 20. Not a big gap, but still pretty low. The Xfinity and Cup races at Richmond will be both on Saturday. The Xfinity race at 2:30 and the Cup race at 7:30. And Dale Jr. will be racing the Xfinity race.
I am excited for that.
My prediction is that Jr. will finish 4th.
It's odd.
Yeah, but Ty Gibbs will be at Richmond, but I don't know.
Just a little insight on the Busch interview. We're running like shit. We got wrecked. That's what you get when you run like shit.
I mean, we'll see what happens. I have Kyle Busch winning at Richmond. With the 4 drivers I have eliminated in the first round: McDowell, Almirola, Reddick, and Keselowski.
Yeah, he wasn't really a factor yesterday.
He wasn't a factor all season, and his only win was at Talladega of all places, a super speedway. But his best race was at New Hampshire. Who's your 4 drivers out in the first round?
Well, I agree with McDowell, Almirola, and Reddick. Yeah, and I guess Harvick, because I mean he was up front for most of the day yesterday, but then he just fell off.
Yeah, but it is Kevin Harvick. I have him out of the round of 12 because Harvick's okay at Bristol. I mean, he did win at Bristol last year.
Yeah, he's good at blocking us. Huh?
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll be back for the Richmond races. Hopefully, I have enough time because I got school next week. I'm in person now.
I got school this week.
Yeah, but you're online, right? Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be it, and we'll see you next time.